You guys, it's so hot outside. I always see these videos of people going to like these glaciers and then they get like this fresh glacier water. But then I always see people say, like, I hear that it's filtered by the mountains and the ice and whatever. But then every time in the comments, someone's always saying, like, people get sick that way. But it looks so refreshing when they, like, dip their cup inside the water and it's just clear and cold. And that's the kind of water I could go for right about now. I was just thinking about Waterboy. I've never watched that movie, but I remember that part where he's talking about the water being blessed by an Eskimo medicine man or something. Oh shoot! High quality H2O. Is that what he says? I just hear people use that sound on TikTok sometimes. Even Best Buy, yeah, the way he talks. Curtis, you're everywhere. There was nobody over there on TikTok. Um, I don't know if I should keep my business page or just utilize my put everything all under what would Kitty do. Got a notice that said don't forget you as standing moderator for this page, so I had to comment. I'm like air, I'm everywhere. Nay. This guy. I saw Larry post a picture of a video. She was at Michael's getting fabric and a lot of cute Hello Kitty. There's a lot of fabric. I'm just like, dang, I wish I had a lot of money to buy a bunch of fabric. What? I don't know. There's a lot of cute ones though. Curtis, how hot is it over there in New Mexico? Is it hot like it is over here? Man, it was hot outside earlier. My friends wanted to go watch a movie, but oh my god. 86? What the heck? That's like perfect. That's a perfect day over here. Well, 70s technically would be nice. Just someone said it was 109 in Tucson. Oh, Rhonda said it was 109. So I don't know how hot it is here in Phoenix area, but it's hot. I was just like, dang. People really like coming out during the day. I should have went home and had a sale today. I didn't even think about it. I thought about it, but I wasn't committed. Hey, I'm gonna have a yard sale though. I really need to. I keep saying that and I don't do it, but I really need to. It's a 102 in Phoenix. It does not feel 102. Hi, Luis. 49 in Anchorage. Gloomy. Luis, do you ever get tired of the gloomy weather? Or are you used to it? Man, after the kids left, I was so bored yesterday. I was like, I just want to run away and do something. And like, I really want to go to like Payson. I've never been to Payson. I've never been to Payson. I would love, I mean, like camp out. I hear there's a lot of like good, I don't know, it's scary over there too. I hear a lot of, heard there's a lot of Bigfoot activity over there. But I hear people talking about like in the forest and stuff, you can find little like diamonds. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've read that a few times somewhere. I can't remember where. Anyway, I always wanted to go to Payson and just like it's just so pretty. Or like Strawberry or that little area. But yesterday I was ready to go. I was like, man, who wants to run away this weekend? And nobody responded to my post. So I was like, dang, I really need to get friends. I really need to get friends that are like down. Hey, all my down ass homegirls are no longer here. RIP. Everybody that is considered a friend, they all have mans. They're all married. I'm just like, just go. Who cares about him? Man, run away with me. I wonder if I'm gonna be like that. How long do storages hold your stuff before they auction it off? Because I haven't paid storage in like 6 months. Dang, I don't know. I think legally, just kidding. I don't really know, but that seems like a very, very long time, Curtis. Did you have a lot of valuable stuff in there? Ooh, you know what would be cool is to, I don't know how those auction stuff go. But you know what I just thought about? My dad watches those shows. You know what would be cool is to go to someone's, because you know how people keep their small businesses, storages now, they do their small business. The, you know what would be cool is to go and buy one that has like a shitload of fabric and arts and crafts stuff in there. Ooh, I'll go on a getaway with you, kitty. Sure, you're way over there. It's gonna take you a million years just to meet me somewhere. Yeah, I literally posted it. I was like, isn't it? I was like, dang, the pine tree country sounds really good right now. Camping sounds really good right now. Fishing sounds really good about now. Who is down? Nobody didn't say nothing. I was like, dang. The skirt is up for sale, by the way. It has it's a vintage print from Joann's. It has the main color is white, but it has little pink flowers on there. They're like Hawaiian flowers. And then has some leaves, like leaf details. And there's like little cherries on here too. It's really cute. It's really girly. I feel like it's perfect for whoever loves flowers and um pink. It just has a nice everyday girly aesthetic to it. So this one is definitely up for grabs. I can make it any waist size you need. But you gotta let me know if you want it. Otherwise, I'll just do a random one, a random number. I helped my uncle move. He told me to keep whatever because he had to move out right away. So what you all have in there? I don't know. 6 months sounds like a long time. I wonder what my boys are doing. They don't even bother me no more. It's kind of sad. I'm sad over here. Lonely. I'm so lonely. Lots of thread. Lonely. I'm so lonely. I'm in shock too that my baby doll doesn't even bother to message me no more. He's used to being away from me now. Well, he said, I miss you. I want to come home. Mom, what are you doing? Now it's crickets. And I'm not used to it. They're growing up. But Juice made me feel like he was gonna be a mama's boy forever. Juice didn't seem like he was gonna grow out of it. That's how sure I was. He used to annoy me, but I accepted the fact that he's a big mama's boy. Now he's not no more. Now I'm sad. I don't like it. I refuse. I rebuke it. I don't agree with it. Let me turn the air down. It's kind of cold now. Oh, yes, sorry. I'm yelling, you guys. This old lady over here. I'm so lonely. I have nobody. Ah, trying to rip it. I don't like the way that looks. I'll have to cut it still. It just looks. This is how it looks. So cute. I need to sew it right here. I shall do that. Lonely. Oh, it's not. Sorry to hear. Hope everything's okay. We'll see you later, Louise. So, what did Keanu have to say about the whole basketball training? Did he like it? Yeah, he really liked it. He learned a lot. I learned a lot. There's a lot of little rich kids over there. There was hardly any natives in Keanu's whole age category. There's probably like him and one other boy that were natives. Maybe three of them. As far as I know, I only recognized one other besides Keanu. Oh, you know what I didn't do? From where? I think he was Navajo. I don't know from where though. But he was a tall dude, tall tall dude, um, big husky guy. Like he was a power center. Miss watching my son in sports when he was in middle school. Is he a senior now, Curtis? I can't remember how old you said he was. He's gonna be a junior now. He's 16. Dang. I wonder what happened to that girl that used to do videos on TikTok where she plays a bunch of characters. She was a Navajo lady or girl. She was pretty young, but she used to always God, I don't even know what her name was. She always played that little girl though named Laralee or Laralee. That little girl's always had like booger nose and eating hot Cheetos. I wonder whatever happened to her. She played on Vibrate Face too. She was that auntie on there, always bitching away. Speaking of which, I need to check my business accounts because I saw, you know how you see notifications that come up? I saw a notification from Charlie, the girl that plays Fried Red Face. We've gotten to we run into each other and She she is a fan of Bajan Beauty, and she did a video on it. But she's really respectful. It's funny because she calls me auntie every time she addresses me. Like not auntie in a crazy way, but like in a respectful way. So when she writes to me, she says, "Auntie." It's all cute. She's a good girl. Her real name's Charlie. She wrote yesterday. I gotta check what she said. I always know it's her though, like when I see a message pop up, because she always says, Auntie. It's all cute. Native ways, native ways. He's really respectful though. Shout out to Charlie. I just thought about it. Charlie got to be around Martin Sussmeyer. Ooh, that guy's fine. It's one hot Zeddy. Okay. Party's over. Black Cloud said the party's over. I don't know, watch Black Cloud. I haven't seen that in a while. Man, native movies are funny and cringy at the same time. The first thing I thought about when I said Black Cloud was when oh, this is pretty. This one's a pretty one. Very cutesy, very classy, very demure. Why'd you get off TikTok? Because it was freaking boring over there. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, do I just do all everything, combine everything, my business stuff with what would Kitty do? Because I'm always on what would Kitty do. Not it's not like super big, but it's bigger than my small business one. Every time I tried to go live on my business one a couple times, and it's pretty slow. But when I go on my personal one, it's not that bad. So that's why I'm like, do I just like, what do I do? Do I just combine everything or what? I cut this one funny. I'm trying to get rid of that white. I just realized that halfway through I might have to go back over it. See how it looks. Oh no, did pretty good. The white's not showing. I think you should combine them and see how that goes for about a month or two. Yeah, probably. Almost done. Almost. What's for dinner? I don't know. Oh, this is so cute. I don't know. I don't feel like cooking. It's too hot. No cooking cold sandwiches. When my kids aren't here, I don't. I really, I really don't cook. I'm like, yeah, she's fine. Oh, snap. Wrong stitch. I wish we could listen to music over here. I act like I listen to music on TikTok. Just yap away. In and out. Wonder if she'll be mine. stuff all of that in there. In and out, in and out, in and out. There's a song by Lotto that's called that. I think City Girls is on there. It's pretty ratchet. And in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm supposed to go hang out with my friend Sal. What time is it? 5. I'll probably go after I'm done with this skirt. She invited me to go hang out. Her and her husband they have a small business as well. And I used to run into them a lot at like native events. And then we just became close. And she said her husband's watching fighting all evening. And she's like, "Do you want to come over?" So I'm supposed to go hang out with her. I'm like, "Yeah, she's fine. Wondering if she'll be mine."
What he's eating is my bird's my
What is it?
beans.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna read that one. That's an excuse.
oh no. Yeah, it's my excuse.
I know, the boy started here.
Do they taste like corn chips? Like regular corn chips?
Go.
Guadalajara.
Animals. Oh, you're right. Okay, these guys are very eater. Guess that. Can't have gluten-free tortillas every day. How about? I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. I'm not. Mm-hmm. Wondering. My dad went outside to feed the birds. Guy always feeds the birds. Just come around. He's like, nobody's eating these chips. I'm not giving to the birds. That's what he was talking about. He bought some, um, they're like Mexican corn chips, and nobody ate them. So I was like, do they taste like regular corn chips? He's like, yeah, it's just a bag. Do, 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 do. Excuse me. I'm like, yeah, she's fine. This part takes the longest. This in the gathering. Ooh, in the home stretch. $13 years ago. What time is it? Yeah, County was definitely already born by now. was born like around 4 or something. Can't remember the exact time. But it felt like forever. I was so anxious. Shout out to my twin though. My twin was there. My nephew Colton was there. He didn't even want to be there, but he was there. Shout out to him for coming. um, it was crazy because when I was feeling well, my doctor was out here in the valley, and I had went home for a little bit to be with my mom because she wasn't doing well. So I kept coming out here to see my doctor, and I came one time and I think it was like a false alarm, and then she was like, I don't want it to be stressful for you. Make sure you go to the hospital and then have them transport you over here, and then we'll just induce you so you don't have to keep coming back and forth. So I was like, okay. So I waited and forgot what the heck I was doing. My sister took me on a bumpy ride. She was like, I don't know. She said it helps like induce labor, your water. And I remember she took me on a crazy death ride. Not a death ride, but it was just uncomfortable and wearing her little chitty bumping around. I was like, this is not helping. But gosh, I can't remember what I did. It might have been that because then I started having contractions, and then I went to the hospital. And since it wasn't like I wasn't in active labor, like I wasn't even dilated, only like barely, barely enough for them to be concerned about it or whatever. So it wasn't considered like in an emergency. And then I think they only had one ambulance or something. There was a transportation issue to where they were like, yeah, we'll transport you, but it's gonna be like 3 hours, I think they said, what till the ambulance comes back. And I was like, I'm not gonna sit here for 3 hours. So I was like, just give me the AMA and I'll leave. And they're like, you really want to go? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'll just have somebody drive me. And they're like, we don't suggest that. And I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and wait. I was anxious. I was like, I just wanted to get the hell over here to the hospital and chill in the freaking hospital room. So I think it was nighttime. Yeah, it was nighttime. And I told my twin, I was like, can you drive me? And she was like, let me see, let me figure out. 'Cause she was married at the time and had to figure out. My mom couldn't drive me. My mom was sick. I really wanted her to be there, but in 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 our way, when someone's like not at their 100, they say like energy wise, I guess, not to have anybody around that's not feeling well, or and she was already not doing well at the time, and she said, no, she said, I want to, but I can't. She's like, I'm sick. So I said, okay. And then my twin was like, yeah, I'll take you, but I don't want to go by myself. She was like, because she thought she was gonna have to drive back at night by herself. So I forgot who we're asking around, and nobody could do it. Oh wait, I think I asked my older sister, and she couldn't. So she was like, take Colton, and Colton was all young then. My nephew, he was probably like in junior high maybe, and he didn't want to go, but he was like, fine, I'll go. So he went with us, and they ended up staying with me that whole time, and my poor nephew was just bored out of his mind there. Um, but we had gotten there probably like around midnight, maybe like around 11 or midnight. And then my doctor said, "Yeah, go ahead and keep her there." And um, we stayed and did all. I was like, "Oh yeah," thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna chill." And here they freaking kept coming in every 2 hours, bothering me, and I'm like, "Oh no." I was all grumpy. I was all tired, and I wasn't dilating. So they were like, "Okay, we're gonna induce you." Fuck, that hurt. I was like, "What the? It hurt." And then we just waited. No, no, they gave me the drugs to induce labor, and I was just fucking taking forever. And then finally, I think they just induced me, and I was in pain. I was just like, I think I made it up to like six, 6 or 7. I can't remember. It was kind of way past the cutoff for getting the epidural, and then I finally got it, and I was like, um, I was just anxious. Anyway, Keanu came, and I heard his little cry, and I was never the same. It was crazy because I was like, that was the time me and his dad were like going through stuff. We were already broken up by then, but um I was like, I'm never gonna let him see my son. I'm never gonna let him. Had all these plans. Then I had Keanu, and I looked at him, and I saw his face, and I was like, oh God, I'm stuck with Dwayne for the rest of my life. Dwayne Jr. Because he looked just like his dad. And I was like, oh my God. Really? Lord, you really had to do me like this? But eventually he changed, and he looks like me now. Sometimes he looks like his dad. And he looks all goofy. He looks like his dad. But Juice looks like his dad. Yeah, shout out to my twin for being there for me, and my nephew who was forced to come with us. I'll never forget it though. I remember they took us to the, what is it? The recovery area or whatever, where you just chill. And they were like, "Oh, you can eat now. What do you want?" They had this menu where they had like this special, and it was supposed to be for the mom and dad. It was like a special. They brought like a steak dinner, it was like a real gourmet meal, and it was like champagne, not like, I don't know if it was actual champagne. I didn't even look at it. And it was the works though, and it was a dinner for. I was like, I'll take that. Fuck, I just chowed down. That meal was the best meal. I'll never forget that. And then I was thinking in my head, dang, I don't want to be all fat ass and eat both of these steaks, but I was like, fuck it. I just had a baby and I need all the protein I can get. It was funny though. Then we spent the night. I was so tired. I was like, oh no. And now it begins. I didn't even know you could ask like the hospital for help because my sister left. My sister and nephew left right after I had the baby. They went back to the res, and my car was there because we took my car. And I was like, how the hell am I going to get home? I thought I could just drive home. And they're like, no, you need somebody to drive you because they gave me something. I think it was the anesthesia wasn't like fully. It was something had to do with the drugs. They're like, no, we can't release you. Somebody has to drive you. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, who the hell's out here? So I called one of my homeboys and I was like, are you busy? And he was like, why? What's up? And I said, I need to go home. I just had my son. I need someone to drive me. He's like, oh, me and him and his lady, which is my good friend. He's like, oh, we're going to San Carlos right now. He's like, I can drive you, and then I'll just hop in with her when we get to San Carlos. And I was like, okay. I was so happy. Me and Keanu sat in the back, and my friend Mason was driving, and it was like my mom instincts were already kicked in because every little turn, every little bump, I was like checking on Keanu. I was like, slow down, slow. He's like, calm down. He's all laughing away about me. I mean, he was already a dad by then, so he already knew what it was. It was funny though. Shout out to my friend Mason and Ruby for coming through. It was a team effort to get Keanu home, to bring Keanu into this world. I only have black. And then I went home, and then that next day, my grandma had her big birthday celebration, and I took Keanu. I didn't even know you're not supposed to take babies anywhere, like when they're newborns, because they can get sick and stuff. Here I was already taking Keanu already places. And everybody's like, you just had a baby? I was like, yeah, the other day. And they're like looking at me all crazy in here. I didn't even know you're not supposed to. I think my mom was trying to tell me that too, and I didn't listen to her. I was like, I'm fine, I can go. Wore this cute dress, looking all cute. Someone took a picture of my mom, my grandma, and Keanu. I think it was one of my cousins. She sent it to me. I don't know if I still have that picture. I just thought about it. So only picture I have of Keanu with his grandma and great grandma. This is cute. Oh my gosh.
Birds to eat.
Are they getting water?
Oh yeah, they like water, man.
The birds are not eating. I'm like, yes, she loves. Do, do, do. Keanu Blue. Okay, let's see, the waist should be like a 34, 35. 17 times 2. What is that, 34? 34 to, shoot, you go all the way to 44. It's very expandable, yeah. And then I believe it is 32 inches long, according to She Experience. Let me see.
They got their big navels in there.
Navels?
Navels. More than the meat.
Yep. 32 inches. Right on the nose. And that is how it looks. So pretty. This one's up for sale. $75, 10 shipping. I even laid it down right here in the front. I normally don't do that, but I've seen people do it and it looks cleaner. So I did that today. Unlike CashApp.
Hairstyle in here, get.
All right, I'm done for today. Message me if you guys want to buy this one of a kind, every occasion, very cutesy, very demure, very girly, very summer, very spring, very every occasion. This is vintage Joann's fabric. Circa. Okay. And they have the little cherries on there. I don't know if you guys noticed these are cherries. Let me show you.
That right there.
Right there. Okay. Bye-bye.